If I asked you which country had the number one best rated education system in the world, what would you guess? Would you be surprised to learn that the answer is Finland? What's their secret? Would it surprise you again to learn that the answer to that question might just be play? Research suggests that learning should be fun because play is the most natural way that children learn, and schools that have been implementing play-based learning have been finding greater success than traditional schools in several key areas. During this presentation, I'll talk about the following 2 points. Number 1, we're going to talk about the ways in which play is beneficial to children. And number 2, we're going to cite some examples of how play-based learning works and the successes that have been achieved in schools who have chosen to adopt this model. So, on to my first point. We'll talk about the ways in which play is beneficial to children. Well, according to a 2019 article about human nature, Ryan Dalton cites a study that suggests that play is a universal human behavior, and thus an integral part of who we are as a species. And a 2007 article by Kenneth Ginsberg tells us that play is a powerful way for children to create stronger bonds with those who are trying to teach and give guidance to them. Ginsberg also mentions there are a variety of cognitive, emotional, and physical benefits in incorporating play into children's daily routines. So, we're going to move on now and discuss how play-based learning works, as well as the successes that have been achieved in schools who have chosen to adopt this model. So in 2013, there was a Cambridge University Press article that talks about a study on kindergartners. This study showed that adding extra playtime increased the children's verbal and graphic creativity. Additionally, a 2018 article by Kate Stringer cites another study which incorporated a full immersion, play-based, and child-directed program. The kids involved in this program generally earned higher grades and performed better than their traditionally schooled peers for the next several years. And remember how we talked about Finland earlier? Well, interestingly, Finland uses a play-based and child-directed learning program in all of their schools. Here's a chart that shows us how Finland and the United States compare. As you can see, Finland has a 93% graduation rate, whereas the US only has 75%. That's pretty significant. So, as you can see, the research shows us that learning should be fun, because play is the most natural way that children retain and process information. And schools that have been implementing play-based learning have been finding greater success than traditional schools in several key areas. During the presentation, I talked about the following 2 points. 1, play-based schooling is a powerful and effective way to educate children. And number 2, schools that have adopted play-based systems have had significant success. Now, you might ask, why am I a big advocate of play-based learning? Well, my 8-year-old son struggled with real problems at home and at school. He needed constant help with simple tasks every day, and he was behind in every subject at school and had to be held back. It was only when I started taking him to play therapy and embracing and implementing the strategies and principles myself that things finally turned around for him. In a matter of months, he started becoming more capable and independent, and he was able to catch up with the other kids in his grade. If this miracle could take place for my son, I know it could do wonders for many other kids out there. We just need to rise up as parents, teachers, politicians, and demand better of our system. Thank you.